points here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Browns 3.
The Bucs on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Now a give right side. Hodges. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
4th down.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And we're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run. A 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
A disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Intended for Raheem Mostert.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. That is caught by the former Gator Antonio Callaway. He's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside. First catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
Yard line.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
That's the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Throwing Mayfield. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Here's Mayfield. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham.
Mayfield's pass.
Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
At the Buccaneers, 15.
Flushed out right. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. from the gun. Mayfield escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. That's to his right, and complete. Well, the Browns are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
The 3-yard line.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it second and goal as they look for a late touchdown. They'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb taking it in. And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this will make it into the end zone, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback
at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
To imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock here with Penny. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to kick it away. It's taken in at the 9. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Warren Winfield Jr. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And again this time to the tailback. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
32-yard line.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won the Super Bowl, and they will hoist the Lombardi Trophy to cap an amazing season. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break